So I guess things just don't always go according to plan, do they? So I posted a video back in December of 2017, pretty much stating that I would be coming back early this year, changing things up on this channel. And well, fast forward 6 months later, and poof, there's nothing. Now I really did plan on coming back, and I made that video as a way to hold myself accountable and to let you guys know what's going to be happening. And I also purchased myself some new camera. I even purchased some new camera equipment, which was a good bit of money, so I figured there was no way I would not be making videos like this would actually make me do it. Nope, that's not how things work, at least with me. But I did film something, no excuses. And it was in January, like I told myself I was going to, and I forced myself pretty much to film this video. And then I edited it, and finally was complete, about 12, 15 minutes long, and I wasn't happy with it, not a single bit. Then I thought, okay, well, I could just upload it and see what happens. But then I also thought, what would be next after this video? And I thought about it, and nothing came to mind. Nothing. That definitely made me feel crappy and inadequate in the creativity department. I can't tell you how crappy that made me feel, because I saw your support in the last video, and I was so looking forward to starting something new. And I feel like I let all of you down, along with myself, and it was just psychological shit in the brain, you know? It sucks. I felt broken creatively, even for vlogging, which is what I was going to do for this channel. However, that entire process of filming the vlog that I was going to post in January just wasn't very enjoyable. There was just something about it that was like, this just doesn't feel right. Now, I've filmed plenty of vlogs back on my second channel, and those were really fun, but I was in college, I had a girlfriend of like 4 years to go off of. It was a different kind of life I had. Also, I had an immature mind, so I was more young and just saying poop jokes and dick jokes all the time, so it was great. I think for vlogs to work, you have to be doing something fairly interesting, or you have to have some enigmatic personalities to go off of. You can't just be yourself all the time and expect, oh, this is going to be a good video. As I stated in the last video, if you hadn't seen it, I pretty much explained that my comedy has changed. That probably does happen as we get older. It happened for me. I was trying to do something. I wanted to stay with YouTube. So I had to come to terms with the possibility that YouTube just might not be my source of joy anymore, my creative outlet. Perhaps I got everything that I wanted from YouTube. I wanted to share my humor with everyone, my insanity, and just make people's days better, even if it was just for a few minutes and it was just nonsensical videos. And it was very fulfilling. I already hit that high, man. 10 plus years, 300 million views. There's no going past that. And then even if I broke that threshold and somehow got more millions of views, it's not going to bring anything new to the table for me. It would still result in the same type of feelings. There's nothing to acquire anymore. I don't know if that makes sense to you, especially if you're young watching this, but it's kind of hard to explain, but it's just not in my soul, And I tried to fight. Speaking creatively, I wanted to get out of my headspace, so I switched up all my routines. I woke up earlier than ever. I tried to go outside, go for runs, write somewhere, like a coffee shop or right outside, just anything to hope a spark would ignite. I was even a part of other YouTubers' videos, hoping that they would maybe inspire me and something would happen, some kind of trickle effect, but there was no trickling happening. I even took an 8-week fictional writing course. It felt like I was back in school every Thursday, but I wanted to get something going. This not only pertains to YouTube, but my entire desire of wanting to be in the entertainment industry. People always ask, well, what do you want to do? And I've always responded oh, I don't know, maybe some editing, I want to direct, I want to write, maybe host something. It's pretty vague if you ask me. And since my vision was so skewed and sloppy, perhaps that was some of the problem. You really need the drive to make it in this business. I mean, surprise, surprise. But if your heart's not in it, well, that drive will come to a halt and it won't work. There's hundreds of thousands of people out here competing, and you just can't get by with a messy vision of what you want to do. So, and I kind of come to terms with maybe I don't have the tenacity for it. At least, not right now. I even have a degree in digital media and film. Putting it to good use, baby! But inspiration is a particular son of a bitch. So maybe it will come back around to me and I'll be back into the digital media world. Because I feel like I can still provide something, and I'm waiting for that thing to hit. So stay with me. Please bear with me. Now, aside from all that, I can speak on two things that do interest me that might actually help manifest into something later. Now, we'll get the boring one out of the way first, but it does mean a lot to me, so whatever. And that's nutrition and working out. Nutrition actually started to pique my interest in my college days. Although my diet was still atrocious, I still made the switch from like the energy drinks to the sodas to water, and that was an incredible feeling. And then I started looking at labels, looking at the fiber content, the proteins, the vitamins, and finally, the past 2 years, finally I got it in gear. And there's something about it that I just like. I don't know what it is, and I know it's boring, but I love it. Probably because it makes you feel like a human and not like shit. And as far as working out goes, I've always wanted to get in shape ever since like 8th grade. I didn't know what I was doing in high school, tried a little bit, just to no avail. And then finally, within the past like 3 years, I started working out, and especially buckling down this year, I started seeing great results. And I'm something about it I just love, and I just kind of want to like start sharing that with people, helping other people get into shape. I know it might not be what you guys want to see, but it's just kind of my interest of right now. And another interest of mine, which has always been something I've loved, which is playing music, especially the guitar. I just got this beautiful Kiesel several months ago. Totally in love. Now, depending on how long you follow the channel, you might have seen that I posted guitar videos, maybe 3 throughout my YouTube career. But besides that, I never really got to focus on making music. It was just YouTube videos. So my creative energy just went out the window with the guitar. Now, if there's one thing that has always been an inspiration of mine, since I was like a kid listening to like progressive metal into like a little tiny little cassette, it's music. Music has always inspired me. I've always wanted to become great at the guitar, but I always had like low self-esteem. I was like, oh, I'll never get there. But I feel like I can really do it. I feel like I have the passion for it if I put in the creative effort, but I just never was there for 10 years because of YouTube. Now, it's a little difficult to say where the music side will actually take me. Right now, I'm just focusing on playing and practicing and becoming great. Maybe there will be some music videos in the future, playing guitar, doing some kind of funny, unique style with it. But right now, I'm going to probably focus on the working out, being a personal trainer for people. I mean, I got to find a way to make a living. YouTube has demonetized like half my channel, so it's not like I can thrive off YouTube with music. Besides that, outside of the YouTube and entertainment tribulations, I can't express to you how great I actually feel. I mean, yeah, I'm turning 30, and that was haunting me a few years ago. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm almost 30. But there's something truly to be said about self-growth and how it affects you as a person and how important it truly is. Of course, if you're young, you don't really need to worry about it right now, but as you get older, you're going to have to start focusing on who you really are and just trying to become the best version of yourself. As cheesy as that is, there's truly something meaningful about it. And although I've been taking such a long break from YouTube, I've been actually able to really search deep within myself. It takes a long time. It just doesn't happen out thin air. It takes a while. And it's still happening, and I'm just excited for the progress and see what's to come. Hopefully not dead in an alley. I hope that cleared some air for you guys. I know it's probably not exactly what you want to see from me, but it's all I can give for right now. If you want, you can follow me on my Instagram. That's my most used platform, at least, on social media as of right now. I might start Twitch sometime down the line, so you could see some dose of that at least. That's still in the works. I'm still trying to conjure up and figure things out with that. But other than that, I'll leave you with the question of what truly inspires you? And think about it for a minute. What motivates you? What do you truly love? At least it can be a fun conversation starter in the comments. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which I hope is in the near future. Bye.